Hello everybody, and welcome to Reese's Pieces. I am Reese, and these are my pieces. Jesus Christ, that's so fucking cheesy. Do I hate that? I might hate that. We're still workshopping the new intro. You may have noticed, I went on another hiatus, and now I have rebranded, and now I am back. The hiatus was because my computer got even older and shittier, as time does to all of us, and it got to the point where every time I tried to record, it would either A, crash my computer, or B, corrupt all of the footage I shot. So I kind of got very discouraged and stopped trying because there was no point in trying. But my friends, who are wonderful and I owe them my fucking life, came over and helped me out installing new pieces into my PC, which now runs wonderfully, save for having a very noisy fan that I am working on muting the volume of. However, we are back and I can record again, and I decided the best way to kick it off was to go ahead and start on some of the many Animal Crossing villagers you guys recommended that I do some more designs for. You guys fucking came through with some recommendations on new villagers, and I honestly want to get to the majority of them. However, I decided for this video, we were just going to take the 4 most commonly requested villagers and do some human designs of them as a nice little way of stepping back in to the YouTube scene. The rebranding is not completely finished. I am sticking with Reese's Pieces. I've already made business cards, and I'm a little too proud of those business cards. I know the name is cheesy, but I think it's grown on me. We're figuring out how we're gonna navigate this theme. But we are starting with Carmen. Carmen is a very cute little bunny. She always reminded me a bit of a 70s aesthetic, so I kind of went with that as I started in on my human design of her, and in a rare turn of events, I really am happy with every single one of the designs we do today. I don't think there's a single one that I dislike. I am pretty darn proud of all of them. Carmen, I went in, she has this cute little, slit in her teeth, and I was like, oh, I'll give her a little tooth gap, that'll be so cute. I gave her, little kind of wavy side-swept bangs and a really excited personality. She was just really fun and cutesy, and just, I had a grand old time working on her. I had a grand old time working on all of them. While the speed paint is going, I'll both talk about what I'm drawing and some updates on what things are going to look like going forward now that I have an updated computer. I'm A, going to be recording a lot more, and B, I'm going to be streaming again. The schedule that I believe I'm going to be keeping is I'm going to try and stream every Monday and Thursday evening. So if you guys want to pop over to Twitch and check out my channel, which will be linked down in the description. It's going to be Reese's Pieces, same as it is on here. I should be streaming tonight as you are watching this video, if you are watching it when I upload it. And if not, pop over at any given time. There should be, clips or whatever. Clips? That's how Twitch works, right? I don't watch a lot of Twitch because I can't focus on live streams all that well. But it'll be fine. Carmen was very cute and very fun to work on. For all of these, I decided to go with the 3/4 view just so I wasn't stressing myself out too bad with full bodies like I was doing when I first started this series. But yeah, she's pretty straightforward. She's pretty cutesy. I'm really happy with her. I gave her overalls, which ended up impacting how I did one of my other designs, because I started to give the last character that we do overalls as well, and then I was like, oh shoot, already did the overalls though. Gotta try something new. So it was just fun trying to keep all of these in mind and making sure they were all different, because apparently my go-to fashion thing now is overalls. They do be cute. Overalls do be cute. Much love for the overalls. I don't have much more to say about her, so we're gonna go ahead and hop on over to our second one, which was Flora. I've never had Flora in my town. I've never really interacted much with Flora, but she is just a super cute little flamingo. And I was a little confused on how I wanted to go about her design because it is just a lot of very bright pink, and I was like, how do I best incorporate this into a design without just wanting to vomit while looking at it? Pink is not, I respect pink, I understand why people love pink, but it's not something that I can easily just make a full design of exclusively pink and be happy with the end result, you know what I mean? I ended up going with a beach babe vibe for her. I thought it fit, because she's a flamingo, and I always associate that with, I guess, primarily Florida. So I wanted to give her a very, summer beachy vibe. I gave her a little bandana headband, I gave her a crop top and a swimsuit, and I had so much fun working on her. I think she turned out so cute and so adorable. I tried a new shading style with all of these that I, in the end, am pretty happy with. I think I'm definitely going to continue using it and exploring it and seeing if it's something I want to stick with for my art style. For the sake of time, I only shaded skin and hair and left, clothing just flat cell shaded, because for whatever reason, clothing and whatever, I'm fine when it's flats, but when I see, like, my drawings without the skin or the hair shaded, it looks like hot garbage to me. For whatever reason, that is what makes or breaks my own art for myself, so it was something I was like, no, I can't go full lazy with this. I need to put in at least that effort to shade that. But she turned out very cute. I don't know if she really matches Flora's personality, just because Flora isn't, a villager that I've had in my town. Speaking of which, that's a fun thing to little mention. I got a Switch, and I have Animal Crossing now, and I've been playing it relentlessly. I love it. I've been putting so much time into my town. It's not done yet. It's not perfect yet. I don't have my final villagers, as it were, but I've been pouring hours into it, and as soon as I do have my island at least finished enough that I'm comfortable showing it, I'm going to be doing a speed paint where I draw human versions of all of the villagers in my town, which is going to include redoing some villagers that I've already done human versions of before, because as I've had them in my town, I've realized I don't think their human versions fit them very well after interacting with them a bunch. So I'm gonna take a couple new passes at some villagers when that time comes. But first, I've got to finish moving out the people I want moved out and moving in the people I want moved in. So we will see where it goes, but that should be hopefully coming up here in the future. But Flora was very fun. If those of you who requested Flora, should I say, let me know if you enjoy how she turned out, because she's someone that I don't know a ton about, but I feel like I'm happy with her end result. I hope you guys feel the same. The third one on our list was definitely the one that I am the most happy with how he turned out. You guys requested Teddy, who is this big, beautiful little bear. He's actually in my roommate's town. He was one of her starting villagers, and initially, as soon as I got him, I was like, oh, Teddy, he's a bear. I'll make him like a bear, as in like a big old gay dude. And I was like, yeah, it's a fun little pun. That'll be fun to do. And then as I was working on it, I was like, oh, I knew I needed to experiment more with body types, because I do not have enough diversity with that in my work, and it's something I've always wanted to work on, including more in my stuff, and I've planned on studying anatomy and stuff for a while now. But as I was working on this one, I realized I really love drawing chubby dudes. Oh, it's so much fun! I love how Teddy turned out. He is so cute to me. So you're gonna see more of guys like this in my art in the future, because wow, I just had the time of my life with him. Teddy is a jock, which is always surprising to me, because with his big old eyebrows and his big old sleepy eyes, he always looks like a lazy villager to me. So, in order to work with that, and to work with his original outfit, not necessarily his outfit in New Horizons, I gave him a tank top with the club pattern on it, which used to be the only shirt he would wear unless you gave him something different. Now he's got, all these cute sweaters and stuff, which is so fucking cute, but I was having a hard time making that look like something that necessarily a jock villager would wear, so maybe he just, got back from his workout. He's got some tea, he's got his sweatpants on, he's got his tank top on, and he's ready to relax after hitting the gym or whatnot. He turned out so cute. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks so, but I really had a grand time working on Teddy, and I definitely want to do more bear villagers. Which, speaking of which, the fourth one that you guys requested was also a bear villager, and I was a little upset when doing my spreadsheet and realizing she was one of the most requested ones, because you guys really pushed hard for Megan. I had Megan in my town. I no longer have Megan in my town. I understand, I guess, why people really like her, but she did not fit my aesthetic at all, and also she kept insulting my favorite villagers, because she's normal, right? And normal doesn't get along with, smug. And I have a lot of smug villagers in my town, and if anybody insults Julian or Pietro or Carlos, I'm throwing hands. She was insulting my boys, so she ended up asking to move out, and I escorted her out pretty quickly. But I understand why people like her. And as I was trying to figure out, how I wanted to approach her design, because nothing about her really appealed to me, I was working on Teddy, and I was like, oh, because he's a bear, I'm gonna make him a little chubby. And I was like, wait, Megan's the same type of bear model. Holy shit, I'm gonna make Megan chubby. And from that point on, I was fucking sold and so excited to do her design. I ended up making her a little bit cottagecore, because her house in-game is just full of honey and beehives, and she likes to keep bees. And I was like, oh, well, that's cute. We'll go with that kind of, nature aspect of it. I gave her a headband, same as I gave Flora, just because I was in the mood. I almost gave Megan overalls as well, but I was like, well, shoot, that's one thing from one previous design and another thing from another previous design. I need to mix it up a little. So I ended up giving her this super cute button-down shirt that was tied in the front, and I love how it turned out. I just think she turned out really cute. I loved doing her little freckles and her braid. I don't know, I feel like I should have worked more pink in there, considering she is just the most bright, obnoxious shade of fuchsia, which is not, again, like I said, I really can't do a design that is just nothing but the color pink. It grates on my eyes and my nerves. No hate to, I should stop ragging on pink. There's a lot of people who like pink. There's a lot of people who like pink who I assume watch my videos, considering 2 different pink villagers were requested over and over and over again, so maybe I'm isolating my clientele. I am happy that you guys can enjoy a color that I can only get a very limited enjoyment of. But Megan was very fun to work on, and I'm going to stop ranting about colors I don't like. Recommend more red villagers. There's my little thing. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about their designs other than that. This was just a nice little, quick little easy thing to hop back into the zone of recording, and also just to make sure that all of my recording software was working all right on this new setup. So, as always, if you guys have any other villagers that you would like to see me draw human versions of, go ahead and drop it in the description. I will add it to my spreadsheet, and I will probably do the next most requested villagers for the next video. And if there's anything else you'd like to see me draw, if you have any ideas for future speed paints or whatever, please let me know. I'm always excited to hear what people want to see from me. It gives me a lot of different inspiration and things to work off of when I've got, you know, my own little art block going on. If you would like to check out my Instagram and my Twitter, both of those are Reese Art Pieces. They've both been rebranded as well, and that's where I'm posting a lot of my artwork, along with just my general opinions and memes and whatnot. So if you'd like to check me out on there, that is always welcome. If you're not subscribed, I would love it if you wanted to join the art crew. I just do silly little speed paints like this, and I have a lot of fun talking about art and just whatever else comes to mind. And if not, that's fine too. I'm glad that you were here at least for this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I am happy to be back into the vibe of this. Expect to see a lot more uploads coming up here pretty soon. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day, eat some great food, and make some great art. Bye-bye!